and that's why you look for players like them. But 2.26 is good in its own right. And the thing is, a yards per route run, every site is a little different because I'm going to take us to a few other sites as well. But in the fantasy space, this is a player you're looking for. When Brock Purdy's targeted, his quarterback, basically the quarterback's rating is 103.2. Like that, he gets first downs, missed tackles forced, wasn't that high. Contested catches as well. I like this stat. Just means I believe when this stat is high, that the quarterback trusts you to come down the ball. At the end of the day, yeah, the quarterback's going to trust you to come down the ball, and he did well this year, and he doesn't really get too talked about too much. Can I see how many games he played in, or I guess not on this screen because I'm on the receiving side of things. But let's just go into fantasy points to, and I guess let's make the screen a little larger. Okay, so we can see the shift down here, right? And we can see the shift. So he goes from 5.54, right, and then breaks out massively to 210. It's nobody could have. Well, you wouldn't have predicted this. Let's just be honest. You wouldn't have predicted him being as good as he was in 15 games. I'm glad I could see the games there. 77 receptions, 113 yards. Missed out on 1,000. He could have gotten it if I believe he got suspended or something to that effect. But he's a good player. This is the week I'm talking about. That 46.5 week. This was a major week. But you can see it's kind of his range here, and as a guy. And now the thing is, these 2 weeks, because I traded a second for him in one of my leagues, that I'm treating my first as anytime near trade deadline. I'm going to try to see if I can off him, but it's like he's not necessarily a boom bust guy. Well, kind of with these numbers, it looks like he is. But I think he's solid. Just have him as a wide receiver too. Potential three, wide receiver three, but and then you still have Ricky Pearsall coming on. But the target competition shouldn't be that strong until Ayuk actually gets back, which there's honestly no telling when that'll be. And so you really don't have to worry about it too much. But you can see what he did. You can see the upside of somebody like Jennings. Will he ever reach this again? Probably not. 175 yards, 3 touchdowns on 11 catches. Probably not. But it just shows you how high he really can go, because he still has 25-point weeks in there, 28-point weeks mixed in there. So he's a good guy to just have on your team. And let's keep rolling. All right. So and then sometimes we use player profiler. And it just honestly, just to look into the stats, just even deeper. Just even deeper. You check fantasy points per game. It's like everything. A lot of the metrics and analytics that you see on PFF, they'll be on here too. They're just in a neater, cleaner version, which I don't mind. Let me see. I don't want to make it so my eyes can't see anything. But here we go. I probably need to make all the screens for player profile like this. But you can see his target share, like that target rate, snap share 72%. His slot snaps, routes run. You can see everything on here. And so when I'm looking at opportunity on his targets, number 22, he's not if I have Jauan Jennings, he's not my number one receiver, so I'm not worried about him being number 22 as far as targets. That's actually really good, because more than likely Jauan Jennings isn't my number 2 receiver either. Probably not my number 3. So that's a really good get, especially at a target rate of 28%, which was number 11 in the league last year. Yeah, anybody would take that all day. Let's see, deep targets, any of these numbers, he's red zone. He had 15 opportunities, 8 receptions. It's pretty good. let's see, reception productivity, expected fantasy points a game, 16.1. True catch rate, 92%. I'll take it. Formation adjusted YPR, yards per route run. Adjust yards per route run for personnel alignment. Normalized for receivers' offensive environment. League average is 1.6. 2.27 is number 7 in the league. Yards per route run. See, player profiler has 2.45. I think PFF had 2.26. Maybe they add the playoff stats too. I'm not sure. Or player profiler might just go to week 17, since usually that's all that matters in fantasy. And contested catch rate. And the thing is, you do want a guy that is going to get volume in fantasy because you just have more bites at the apple. But somebody like him, who's probably your wide receiver 4 on your team, just being honest, this is somebody that I would look to acquire if I could for a second